think we are. Yay. Yay. We are live. Good morning, everybody. I know it's early, right? It's really early. So, okay, and we're live. Top ways to get rid of. All right. How you guys feeling? I'm feeling blessed. So I woke up this morning and I hate the and. I am going to stop the and because I got to make this short and quick and fast because I got to get moving. So I woke up this morning and I had a few under eye bags, and you can see like right here, like they're just kind of bleh. So the first thing I did was I took a shower, and the second thing I did was I took cold water with ice cubes and I splashed my face. Now, that will really wake you up. I mean, that shit will just put you into another stratosphere on cold. It is, whoa, what just happened? Like, you're splashing your face and you're like, oh, your fingers can barely handle it. It's just, it is, it's a lot. And then I put on my, my facelift. So, a couple of things I wanted to share with you today was how to get rid of under eye bags, and that's number one thing in the morning on Mondays. People have spent like the weekend drinking or the weekend just like, you know, doing debauchery, whatever they're doing, and now they're like, oh my gosh, I look, you know, my skin's dehydrated, everything's just going like crazy, or you had a stressful weekend, whatever. So you wake up with these eye bags, okay? Especially if you wake up early and you're not used to waking up early, or maybe you have something new going on, and I don't know. Anything that can happen, you know, it's just under eye bags right here. Like, you can see a little bit, and I'm like, they're kind of subsiding now. Yeah. But you can see a little bit right here, okay? And so what happens, you know, is your face gets puffy at night. So it just does. I mean, if you've been drinking, like if I eat a lot of salt, and last night I had popcorn, and I shouldn't have had popcorn, but I did. And so popcorn and salt just makes me blow up. It's just like, you can totally see it in my face, and like little things start to come out, and crazy shizzle starts to happen. So I had a tomato salad with feta cheese that I made last night, which is really good, or goat cheese, which is really, really good. But I ate it really late, and I didn't realize like how much that makes a difference in my body. And I realize like how much it does, but then I do it, and then the next day I'm like, ooh, that was probably not the best thing to do. Just because the acid in your system, you know, tomatoes have a lot of acid, they're vitamin C, and they tend to, you know, if you're not burning that acid off, they'll just sit in your system, and you'll be like, you know, sloshing around like this, like kind of like this octopus, you know, going like this. So that's what happens to your skin when you just can't, like when you can't sweat it out. It's going to sit there and it's going to go, bleh, you know, and all this stuff is just going to be like swirling around in your body. So I did not get to work out yesterday, which was my fault. I did not go, and I just didn't make time, and that was kind of stupid. So by not doing that, my body just like flipped out, and I tend to show it a lot, like in little creases here, or well, that's the lighting right over here, but like right here, wait, no, other eyebrow right there. So like these little funny things start to happen to my skin, you know, like I'll see pockets, and then they'll go away, and that's just my skin showing me that, hey, you've had too much salt. I don't drink as much alcohol anymore at all, actually. I just, you know, I kind of quit that whole thing, and it wasn't because like, it wasn't for any other reason than just I didn't feel like going to the store and getting any. I just didn't. So I just didn't go. So I haven't really been drinking a lot at all in the past few months. But I noticed, like, if I have salt, if I have sugars or acids, I had ice cream like not too long ago, probably like a month ago, and I don't do good with lactose. And I'll tell you, man, I had 3 days of just, it was awful. It was like the worst ever. And I loved it while I was having it, but I don't think I'll ever do that again. It just was so bad. So those are the things that, like, you got to take care of with your skin, because a lot of times you will really screw your skin up with just a few things that you've been eating. And if you start to back off and start to eat a little cleaner, you'll notice that when you start putting back that junk into your body, especially, like, I've been eating bread lately, and I don't eat bread. I bought bagels, and that's like the demise of my entire day. And I notice, like, that just the gluten in my system just like sits here like bags of bleh, you know. So I notice things a little bit more just because of, you know, my health factor and the fact that I work out every day and I go and, you know, do things every day. But I don't even think about it in the way of, like, how much it looks on my skin, you know, because I'm not in front of people all the time, and there's not people judging me, thank God, all the time. You know, when you go out, or when you go to the club or something, somebody will comment about how you look, and it's like, oh, you look, you know, what, did I look bad before and now I look so much better? I just, like, it freaks me out when people start talking to me about how I look. Like, I'm like, I don't want to hear what you think about how I look. I just don't care. Keep that stuff to yourself. That's none of my business. So I want to share with you how to get rid of these under eye bags. And besides the cold water, if you just cannot handle the cold water and you just can't deal with cold water, and you're like, I'm not doing that, then take a cold compress and put it in because you got to get rid of the swelling, and the swelling has to come down. And the way that the swelling comes down without drugs, without ingesting a drug into your system to take the swelling down, I'm talking natural here, you're gonna have to take a cold compress and put it on your face. So, like, I'll take I wish I had one here, I should have brought one out. I'll take one of those cold compresses that you can buy in the stores that are flexible, you know, those flexi compresses that you can put on your wrist or your arm or whatever. And I'll put one of those on my face. And that's what I'll just lay there for like 5 minutes so that my face can just calm down. It's like, it's so, you know, from all the stuff happening. You know, you're waking up and you're drinking water and you're getting yourself ready. And so, I mean, I'm not going to get technical because I don't feel like getting technical. It really doesn't matter how much I know. My knowledge isn't your knowledge. So just calm your skin down with something cool, something really, really cool. Even if you take cucumbers and just put them all over your face, whatever you want to do, I don't care. Just calm your face down with something cool. People are like all about this do-it-yourself stuff. I'm all for do-it-yourself if you have the time. I don't have the time, and I don't want to waste the time that I have on this planet doing it yourself, putting cucumbers all over my face in the morning. So I just rather put a cold compress or splash myself with cold water, and that just makes it a lot faster, a lot easier, and a lot more special for me. Special. So then after that, I use my facelift. So I want to share with you one thing that I did not put into this live, and I probably should have, is that as you well know, I am not an MLM. Okay, so I get people every single day. I tell them I have my own skincare line. Oh, what MLM? What is it? Rodan and Fields? Is it you know? And is it Arbonne? Is it Sizzle? You know? Oh my gosh! Is it New Skin? You know? No, it's not Tom Mauer. No, it's not. You know, your next door neighbor who sold you on $500 worth of Rodan and Fields. No. It is not an MLM. Okay, so I am like vying for space in this MLM atmosphere, and it's just like nothing kills me more, nothing, because these people they've never even stepped inside of a GMP FDA approved manufacturing facility. They've never even seen what it is to create a product by hand. Like, they don't even know what it is. They have no idea if there's cruelty or no cruelty in their ingredients. They've never picked it apart. And so for them to like walk out and just flagrantly abuse the fact that they say, oh, I have my own skincare line. And you're like, really? Really? Okay. So you don't have your own skincare line. You have a affiliate link to a company who created marketing for you, who created a product, who spent years creating a product, and you don't even know anything about the product really, except that you use it and what they tell you that you should know. They tell you what you need to know. You don't tell you what you need to know. So for example, you're not a part of, things that could possibly share with you, like UL Prospector or something. You're not looking into things every day about your skincare line. So I'm reading every day about different ingredients that are coming on the market and how good they are and how trending they are. And that's great. I love it. I think it's so important to be in the know. It's so important to be in the know. But by the same token, I'm not flagrantly abusing the fact that I'm walking around saying that I own a company that I never even started, So I'm not an MLM, okay? And I do need some, I have to really stipulate that. But I have to tell you a story about this because it's really, really important. And that is that there is another company out there that is an MLM, I believe. And I can't put my finger on it because I don't care to go and spend my days trolling about a company that's doing something egregiously with a name that's similar to mine. But my company is suffering astronomically because of this. It's been suffering for like 9 months because of it. And the issue is that this company is telling people that they can get things for like $7.95 or free plus shipping, and then 7 days or 10 days later or 30 days later, whatever it is, they charge their credit card like $150 or something. And these people are sucked into another, oh, I promise you it's going to work. Well, I've looked up companies like this before, and I gotta say, there's nothing about them that is spectacular that's going to change your skin. At 49 years old, I can say that here's what I do for my skin. I take care of it. I eat well. I watch what I put into my body. I get enough sleep. I try not to stress out, but I do stress out. And I just take care of myself, and that's how my skin looks good. It's not because I'm using some fantastic cream and then I'm going out and drinking a bottle of wine. It's not because I'm using some fantastic cream and going out and smoking a pack of cigarettes. It's not because I'm using some fantastic cream and then I don't sleep all night. That's not going to help me. This is not a cure for everything. It's not. You have to live the lifestyle in order to create the look. You can't just buy a bottle of cream and then all of a sudden, voila, you're now, the perfect woman. You're not going to be a perfect woman because it's out of a jar. It's never going to happen. So stop buying creams if you think that's really what's going to happen, because you're wasting your money. But I will tell you that this company is promising that you will become like, Kate Middleton in the middle of the night and wake up and everything's going to be great and you're going to be flying on your own private jet tomorrow and you're going to have 2 kids and the media is going to be following you. And so that's what really is upsetting, because this company has a name similar to SkinByRadiance, and in fact I think it is SkinByRadiance, and my company is getting mixed up with their company. Now this has been happening for about 9 months, and it's causing us to lose sales. It's caused us to lose sales sequentially month after month after month. And now it's come to the point where I either decide to change my name and rebrand and spend more money, which I don't think I really want to do. I own a trademark on this name, and I've spent 9 years creating this, and I just don't think it means that much to me anymore to go in and really figure out, okay, how am I going to create another line of skincare just so that I can compete with somebody that's doing something egregious. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bow down to competing in that level. So my goal here today, talking to you, is as I take a sip of my water. Actually, this is water. This is one of those 99-cent cups at Starbucks you can get, reusable. So my goal today is to share with you, if you would be so kind, to share with your friends. Actually, I don't want to share with you, but I would like you to do us a favor and share us with your friends, because I believe that this is going to be the last year of Radiance. And we've been in business for almost, I've been selling for, 3 years on Amazon, and I've created this amazing website. I've, gone through iterations, but I believe at this point with this company and with what I'm having to battle every day, I just don't feel the need to put myself through that, and I'm not going to. At almost 50 years old, my life is like half over, and I don't want to spend, the years that that it would take to battle something like this. It's crazy. It's not even worth it to me. They're going to put themselves out of business because of what they're doing and how many complaints I get from people that think I'm that company. So what happens is I get probably, 15 to 20 emails a day of people that say, oh, you charge my credit card $150, and they're mean emails. They are nasty. I'm not going to even publish it because I'm not going to spread the nastiness, but these people are mad. They are so angry at this company for doing this. And so I'm like, but I don't have you in my database. You're not a customer of mine. So it's come to my attention as I've been putting out Facebook ads, and I've been getting absolutely no sales from them. And it's because my line and my name is affiliated in that way with this company. So we do have an issue there, and I'm noticing that with the people that are commenting on the ads, because I'm not getting any good comments, and they're not my customers. I've never sold to them. I've looked them up in my database. I've looked them up in Amazon's database. I've asked them to send me copies of their information. Some of them, actually none of them, I won't say some, all of them have something nasty to say, but none of them will send me a copy of their order form, because when I ask them for that, they never have it. And so it's kind of interesting how this is happening, but it's going down in a negative way, and I really don't want to be a part of it. So what I want to share with you is something more positive, and that is that Radiance has, of my bestseller, and I love this stuff, and I might just keep a lot of it for me. I have 32 bottles left of this. It's my bestseller, and it is absolutely fabulous. In fact, I took it to a conference, and I had it in my bag, and one of the women used it at the conference not long ago, and she's like, "This is the bomb diggity." And I agree. I love my serum. My serum is just my favorite. So I have more of the brightener, and I have more of my moisturizer, which I love my whole line. And I have more of the facelift. And of course my healthy skin vitamins that I take every day. So my healthy skin vitamins, I have more of those. So what I'm doing, you guys, is I would like to ask you to share this with all of your friends, because Radiance, I believe, is going to be not selling anymore. What we're going to do is something a little bit different. I'm going to kind of switch gears a little, and I would like to share my goodness with everybody. So I am giving some discounts here. I'm going to put in a code on this once it finishes, actually, because I have to make the code. So I'm going to put a code here underneath, and I'd love for you guys to share this with your friends, because the more that I can just get my word out a little bit, and share the goodness with you and give you this discount and sell out of my product, the better off I am, because then I don't have my product just sitting there going, hey, it's me, I want to buy bot. So yeah, if you guys would share this, I would really, really appreciate it. I have been diligently working like 20 hours a day. I get up very, very early. It's not something that I think I really want to do anymore, because it's very, very difficult to compete in this arena. This is a multi-billion-dollar arena, and I'm like a tiny little flea, on a huge dog, and quite honestly, had I had it to do over again, I guess it would have gone a lot differently. I would have definitely marketed it a lot differently, and I would have done some things differently. But at this point in time, I think that as I've created a name and I've created this product, and I love what I do, don't get me wrong, I want to compete on a different level, and I just can't seem to get away from this other company, and I can't seem to break away from that. And changing my name is not really where I want to go with it, because everything else has to change, and that's still, the packaging still has Radiance on it, so that's not a really good idea. And it's too costly to just go and do that right now. You can't just change a label midstream and go, hey, I'm going to relabel my entire product. There's only so much I can say about this, because it's just too negative to keep going. So I would like you to share this with your friends. I've made a lot of videos. I'm going to be putting them out. Share with your friends. And I appreciate your helping me out. I appreciate that you have accepted my friendship, and I'm going to be sending lots of emails out so that people will share this with their friends. So anything you can do to help would be exponentially appreciated, especially in this market. It's a big market to be in, and it's also a big market to feel like, well, you can't make it. It's just like everything comes right at you, boom, boom, boom. So I'm being very honest and very open about this, and I really appreciate everything that you guys do. Somebody actually commented, yay, Julian. Hello, Julian. Hi, are you giving help for under eye bags? Hi, Julian. What kind of help do you want for under eye bags? What is the help that you want, Julian? Tell me exactly what you want, because that was in the very beginning of this. So, wishing you the best with it, Nicole. You rock. Thank you. Thanks, Jory. I appreciate that. I love Jory. Jory is awesome. Julian, that was in the very beginning of this. So if you just rewind this, or press play at the very beginning, you'll see how to get rid of your under eye bags. So I'm going to end this video now, guys, and I want to say thanks for the 2 people that showed up, and I'm praying that more people will watch and listen, and I have faith that all of you will just share this with 3 friends and say, hey, Nicole is doing something different, and she is going to be stopping selling Radiance. I'd like to sell the rest of my line this month, and so that's my goal, is to get rid of all of my product for this month, and then my new venture starts basically today, but I'm going to be doing something completely different. So, and I don't want to say completely different, but sort of completely different. Anyway, it's not the last that you're going to hear of me, because I'm doing my lives, except for yesterday. I took Sunday off. So have a wonderful day, and thanks for sharing this. Thank you for helping me out, and thank you for using my great advice about getting rid of your eye bags underneath your eyes for Monday morning, and have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I forgot to record this.